Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting zionmembership.com. Chosen ones, empaths. This narcissist that was involved in your life knows that you've woken up. They know that you see through their bullshit now, right? So as much as they wish they were back in your life, they know it's only plausible if you fall back to sleep, right? So this is their angle that they'll approach this with. They'll approach it with, I don't know, trying to deceive you, trying to make out, maybe gaslighting you, making out it's all in your head, making out that you're wrong, right? Projecting onto you. Projecting their insecurities onto you, right? You need to be firm in your stance, in making sure that you never let this parasite back in. Because you all well know, right? No matter if you were discarded, reverse discarded, or it got so toxic you cut them off, a narcissist is never truly done with the chosen victim. The narcissist involved in your life is never done with you, right? They think they own you. They view you as their property, right? And oh no, they would hate it if, someone else played with their toy. That's the way they view it, right? This doesn't just have to be romantic relationships. There's absurd obsession in friendships, in family members, in colleagues, in associates. It's all the same with these narcissists. A really absurd obsession with the chosen victim. Right? Because, you make them feel happy. They're not happy. They're miserable sacks of shit. But being in your presence makes them feel adequately happy. Makes them feel uplifted. Makes them feel energized. Being around you makes them feel this way. Right? And, their moments of happiness might be sadistic when you're in pain, etc. But it's still being in the presence of you, the way your energy makes them feel, your supply source makes them feel uplifted, makes them feel energized, makes them feel happy, right? So you just need to remain focused now, right? And making sure that no matter what thing they throw your way, you never go back. You got to be sure of yourself because, many chosen ones and empaths end up in the cycle, right? With the narcissist involved in their life. And it's like, they're in the relationship, then they're out of the relationship, and it's back and forth, and they're arguing and this and that. And it can feel easier for the chosen one, a victim, to be just settle in that relationship. But settling is wrong, right? You're worth so much more. Never settle for less. You can't settle for less. And this narcissist that was involved in your life is a lot less than you deserve. They're a lot less than you deserve. So this is the conundrum that the narcissist faces, right? As much as they desire you to be back in their life, to be affiliated with them, they don't want you back awake. They don't want you back where you are able to see through them. They want you back how you were before, when you were asleep, perhaps when you first met them, when you were under the spell. That's how they actually want you back. Please press the like and the subscribe button. Help your brother out. It'll take 2 seconds of your time. Thank you. But to me, personally speaking, I don't think it's possible for a chosen one and empath to fall back to sleep, right? The only way I see it happening, right, is if you either meet a new individual who's also a narcissist, right, in a friendship, family member, colleague, or associate, and you get affiliated with a new individual, and you believe this new individual has your best interest at heart, and you go asleep to everything you've been through. It's more or less like you block it out because it's so painful, the experience you went through, you block it out and you focus on this new situationship, and it makes you fall back to sleep. So that's why you've got to remain vigilant. Possibly, you know, some people do believe that the chosen one, an empath, can fall back to sleep to the actual narcissist that was in their life previously, right? But for me, I think the only way this can happen is if you forgive them entirely, right? And forgiveness is encouraged. I know forgiveness is encouraged in society. Like you should forgive people because, you know, you'd love God to forgive you, or things like this of this nature. But you can't forgive a narcissist that was involved in your life for what they done to you. You absolutely cannot forgive them, right? You only can forgive them for your benefit of your own soul. You can't forgive them, as I've said many times before. You can forgive but not forget, right? You're only forgiving so it doesn't destroy your soul. So you're not harboring any hate. So you don't want revenge, you know? You're not harboring any ill intent. That's the only reason why you forgive, just to cleanse your own heart, right? But do not forget, you can't go back on a level playing field with these individuals, right? You may not have heard from the narcissist in a long time. Sometimes they do this strategy so you end up reaching out to them, right? They'll ghost you, they'll give you silent treatment, they'll try and punish you. So you end up getting desperate and lonely. Not desperate, that's the wrong way of how I've articulated it. You get curious and you want to hear from them again. So then you end up reaching out. I do apologize, it's not desperate. You get curious. That's a better way of me articulating it. You get curious and you wonder what they're thinking. But look, if you're going through that, right, wondering what they're thinking, wondering what they're doing, then you have to understand, if you're out of their life, the narcissist is doing the same thing about you, right? And someone mentioned in the comment section yesterday about how, I can't remember the terminology they used to describe the actual process. It's called, what is it called again? Hold on. Basically, it's when, I've spoke about it before, when if the narcissist is thinking and ruminating about you, it can possibly make you occur and start ruminating about them, because everything is energy, E equals MC squared, and you're connected through soul ties. But there was actual, a specific word that this type of scenario comes under, that the subscriber mentioned in the comment section, that when I was reading through. You know, just try and stay focused. Just make sure you stay away from them. You've got to make sure they wish you back. They wish you back to your old self, you know. And they're in hopes that you will eventually get back to your old self, but you're not, right? You're educating yourself now. You're on channels like this, other channels alike. You're educating yourself. You're learning. You're ascending. You're developing. You're growing. You're evolving. You know, I don't see you going back to sleep, you know. The only way it's possible, like I said before, is if you ultimately forgive the narcissist and go back on a level playing field. It's not level. You're not on the same level. You're way beyond them. You're a higher life form than these parasites, right? You're a higher life form. They're not on your level, right? So forget about them. Cut them out your mind, heart, and soul like a lobotomy. Cut them out, right? And just know that, and I probably should have paraphrased this earlier, but look, if they're displaying that they're not interested in you, they're displaying they've moved on with their life, they're displaying all this stuff beneath the veil, fundamentally, no one's going to make them feel the same way that you made them feel, you know? Energized, happy, uplifted. No one's going to make them feel that way, right? It's only the chosen one, an empath, that has that influence over the narcissist involved in their life. So no matter what they're displaying with the mask, no matter what they're doing on their outwardly appearance, no matter what they're trying to make everyone else perceive is the truth, you know the truth. And you know that this narcissist would, in a drop of a, is it a drop, in a drop of a hat? What's that saying? In a split second, you know, if the option was available for them to come back into your life, they would so. They would do it. Especially if you've gone back to sleep, you know. And a lot of them keep watch from distance. They're analyzing your movements on social media. They're finding out from people that you're affiliated with or flying monkeys, finding out information, you know. So just understand that this narcissist does desire you back, but they want you back to how you was initially. They don't want the awakened empath. They don't want the awakened chosen one. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can find the link in the description box. And if you'd like a one-to-one session myself, you can also find the link in the description box. Currently, I've got the secondary channel, spiritual channel. Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting zionmembership.com. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.